Awesome. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to improvise. I'm going to jump right into a product update. I want to talk about the things that are going on my end. And then by the time I wrap up, I'm guessing Ben should be ready to rock. So hopefully he'll be joining us here momentarily. If he did send me any notes, Nodder, I haven't seen them because I just rushed home to get in to do this real quick. So I haven't even been able to pull anything up to get updates. So if you want to fill us in on anything, please feel free. But otherwise, I'm going to jump into product talk.
Yeah, let's talk about product, baby. That's what it's about. Highest quality, documented at the lowest price with 100% money back guarantee. What it's all about. Let's go, Doc.
Oh man, absolutely. And I think it's great because, there's so much momentum building around this because like we've used to say in the past, Nodder, and I loved it when you said this, was that you can be proud to share, and for a lot of network marketers, that wasn't always the case. And I think it's fun because on Lisa and I's perspective, not coming from network marketing, it was in the beginning a little bit, it was a little bit strange to hear people say, well, now I can proudly share. And I didn't really quite grasp that concept, Nodder, because I guess in the past and other level businesses, they're faced with difficult decisions to promote overpriced product to their family and their friends, and they know that they're kind of taking advantage of them a little bit and asking for favors. So I don't think we're asking for favors anymore. That's actually very evident, right? I mean, just with the growth of the company, with the growth of our product sales, with the feedback that Lisa and I get all the time. I mean, this is not a favor, right? We're literally helping people and changing their lives, especially when you have a health questionnaire like we formulated to help allow people to get through and navigate, especially with every time we launch a product, we talk extensively about it. We put product education and information on the website around it. We do a lot of educational Zoom. So every Monday at noon Eastern, we do an educational product Zoom or health topic. And a big part of that, guys, is really because Lisa and I care so deeply about making sure that you guys understand what the foundation of health looks like to us. And I believe we're aligned with the way things are going now. The last couple decades really have been about sick care and about an explosion of sort of hospital care and reactive medicine. Now we're seeing this massive shift where people are saying, no, I can't live my life that way. I don't want to live just a lifespan. I'm not looking for. I want to maximize my health span. I really want to try to be more functional and involved in my life, in my day, in my health, in my family, and and I don't want to be a burden on society. That's a message that I hear quite a bit, and that perfectly aligns with our mission. And a lot of that is really just making better lifestyle choices. And it's not always supplementation. We talk about that all the time. We tell you, look, it's lifestyle, guys. Let's get out and move our body. We need to be moving our body. We cannot be sedentary all the time. It's all these different things we talk about, the sleep optimization, the stress management. We talk about, of course, socialization. When our Surgeon General recently published a thing about the risk of social isolation and not having a social network around you. And that's what's awesome. Another thing about LiveGood. I mean, look at the social network you guys get to build. We all get to build as a family. And I honestly, I would say that's been the most rewarding aspect of the network side for me, Nodder, has been just the family mentality, the family first thing that we've put forward, and nobody gets hurt. In the words of Josh Cross, nobody gets hurt, and I think we're just absolutely crushing it like that and leading by example. And then, of course, on the product side, helping people access high quality nutritional supplements, whether they know it's quality or not. That has been a thing that I've always sort of struggled with. Is like highest quality should lead, but I realize people don't always know what high quality is. And so what people have really resonated with has been transparency around quality. So showing that we're willing to disclose testing, sourcing, the formulations, everything like that has been really, really important. And we've been growing like gangbusters. I mean, the growth is just incredible. It's just been so rapid, so fast, but controlled, guys. It's at a controlled level. It's where I can have my feet underneath of me. I don't feel like I'm spread too thin. Because when it comes to product stuff, you really want to focus on line by line. You need to be attention to detail does matter, guys. It really does matter, especially positioning ourselves against competition and making sure that people have the information that they want and they deserve. So this time last week, I did promise you guys liver support. It is not here yet. It is a freight issue. It was not a production issue. The freight should have already been left and en route. It is en route right now, but it's not here. So therefore, we're looking at Monday launch, which is, it's a bummer, right? I mean, I hate when I miss my deadlines, but that happens sometimes. And at least this one wasn't a production issue or anything like that. It was just freight. So we're good to go on that. We should be launching Monday, Tuesday at the latest, because if it gets in Monday, we can put it live Monday and then fill it Tuesday. So that's kind of how we're looking there. which is going to be a great product, guys. And we've expressed why it's important to support our liver, but why it's important to support all of our organ systems. And we'll dive into that. Lisa, of course, will do a deep dive on liver support with you once we get the product in. And probably a week from this Monday will probably be liver support. So right behind the liver support, though, is going to be a fan favorite. People are very excited about this. I know I am. Lisa is, which is our USDA certified organic fiber. Fiber being a huge, important part of the wellness puzzle that people overlook. They just, frankly, they just overlook it. And they assume they get enough of it, and they really do not. I mean, fiber really needs to come from whole foods, fruits, vegetables. And while we probably eat some throughout our day, we're not getting enough. We're definitely not getting enough. So it can do an amazing, I don't want to say a miracle work because that's not it, but it's transformational. A fiber involved in your diet can be very transformational. It can feed the gut bacteria. It can increase the quality of your gut microbiome. And so therefore it can have all these downstream positive benefits and effects. So you guys are going to see big things happen with our fiber. And that'll be the next one up. So let's just say that's going to be sometime in the next week or so, too, maybe max. I don't think it'll take that long, but you never know. These delays are just so annoying sometimes. And then, of course, guys, I know a lot of people are real excited about this because we've been talking about this for a little while, which is our pet line. So we're jumping in first with our organic certified pet multivitamin. It's going to have a lot of benefits in there. I've looked at all of them. I mean, when I tell you all of them, I mean all of them. And not one compares. So we're going to be really well positioned on our USDA certified organic pet multivitamin. It's a powder. It's a topper to food. We've tested it on picky dogs. You could put the powder in a bowl by itself and the dog will eat it. It is a very, very palatable to the pet product, very high quality, very inclusive, lots of good ingredients. And that'll be the first of many. We're going to do more stuff for pets, guys. We've heard you loud and clear. We're pet owners. I mean, we are going all in on pet. It's taken a little bit longer because I've got to really figure out the pet side. It is slightly different, not much, but a little. It's enough to make me have to research and look a little harder. So bear with me on that. But that pet multivitamin is in production. It is not far away. So we're rocking and rolling on that. We've talked about in the past about the importance of a parasite cleanse. I know that sounds crazy to some people, but for the people that know parasites and know the things we're exposed to, and if we eat sushi and if we have pets, there you go, pets, parasites are a real thing, actually. So we're going to be addressing that in a good parasite cleanse concept. We talked about to skincare. I'm going to add the cleanser that we talked about. We are changing the size, too, of the serum. So that's coming soon. We're going to have a little bit there. CBD. So the CBD gummy that we've announced in the past is in production. So that's rocking and rolling. The updated watermelon flavor hydration stick pack is also in production. The bag was a misprint, so we had to go back to print and get a new bag. Rocking and rolling, guys. A few weeks away at most. I would say even sooner. So we're going to see that coming soon. When Ben gets on, I'm going to tell him. I said, Ben, I need the design files because he likes the design files. But I'm going to tell him I need those design files for the black seed oil. You guys have been waiting for it a long time, and we're right there. We're ready to go to production. We're ready. Just need a design file, and then we're ready to rock and roll on that. Cleaning solution, guys. Nader, I know you love cleaning solutions. I know. We've got to concentrate, and if I could show you the bottles right now, I have about a dozen bottles to work with. It's all made with our own essential oils. I shipped them. I included the certificate of analysis, and the lab director got it, was blown away. He's like, holy crap. I'm going to start recommending and using your essential oils because of our certificate of analysis, of our testing. Third-party testing of those oils. Guys, so important on essential oils. Do not overlook that. Do not buy the $1 bottle of essential oil at your Walmart checkout line. Not when you can get the value for the quality you can get at LiveGood. Please check out our essential oils line. We really have the highest quality. So that's going to be in our cleaning solution, which again is absolutely underway. We're almost done with that. And then coffee creamer, because we have already the best coffee, ready-made coffee. And we know people put a lot of weird stuff into their coffee when they try to make it creamer. They buy the weird stuff. We're going to give you the good stuff. So coffee creamer is going to be amazing for you guys. I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be great. Last but not least is a meal replacement idea, concept. You guys have asked about meal replacements. How do I want more protein, but I want to make a meal replacement? Our protein smoothies, our protein powder is not a meal replacement. It's low calorie, high protein content on purpose. You can spruce it up, and Lisa will coach you through some of those things. But we've decided we're going to rock and roll with a really cool concept around meal replacement. So, and you're going to love it. It's going to be a ready-made kind of a single-use thing. And I'm not going to tell you too much on that yet, but you can probably take a guess for those out there that know what's going
That's
on.
awesome.
And I heard you loud and clear. Hydrogen water is important. It is trending. It's not just that it's trendy. It is that it's effective. It's a potent antioxidant. We talk about the power of antioxidants all the time. Hydrogen tablets are on the way. There's a lot of unscrupulous suppliers out there for hydrogen, so be careful who you buy from. It is making it into the finished product. It is on Amazon, and it is junk. We need to be very careful with the hydrogen, how we source it, how we put it into a tablet, how we package it, how we sell it. So I can promise you that I'll make sure that you're getting the highest quality, most potent hydrogen tablets on the market. And I do think they are superior to the bottled hydrogen water creators, those the bottles that make hydrogen water now. I think the tablets are better, personal opinion. I think science supports that. And so that's kind of where we are, guys. I mean, tell me if that's not a mouthful, huh, Naughter? I mean, that was just a pile on of product talk.
I love that.
Hang on. I think I got Lisa yelling for me. What was that, Lisa? No. Okay.
What about bone?
Oh, my bad. One more before I.
Mama bear.
One more, and then I'll hand it over back to you guys because I feel like I'm getting dry in the mouth here. Bone support. My mother had severe osteoporosis. I'm talking severe, sedentary, on a walker. I mean, just bad. And I used a lot of the ingredients that are in this for her. And let me tell you, we reversed it. We reversed it. Just like I did the self-study on the hormone vitality product for myself on total testosterone and free testosterone. And if you haven't seen that information yet, you can watch our vitality video on YouTube to learn more about how I did that on myself. I did the same with my mom. I took the Z scores that you get from and the bone scores that she got pre, and then I saw it after, and she's fully rebounded. She's like a spring chicken. Of course, it wasn't bone support by itself. It was nutrition. It was exercise. It was getting her into the right social circles. Come on, that's life. That's what we're talking about here. But the bone support, you need those things. You need those ingredients. You have to have calcium. You, of course, need the magnesium, our ultra magnesium complex. You need our vitamin D. I mean, you need those things in combination, but you really need what's inside of our bone support product. I am so pumped. So that's been done. That's approved. We're ready to rock and roll. We are in design for that. And then we will go into blending and encapsulation. And then finally, we will have our amazing bone support product, which I will guarantee that there's no other product on the market. Now, people can make it if they want. Yeah. Here's the funny part, Naughter. We put every ingredient with the exact amount out on the for people to see. They can make it if they want. There's no way they can sell it for the way we sell it at the price point. Why is that, Naughter? Do you think? Why do you like? Tell us why we can sell it below what anybody else can sell it for.
I love that question, brother. First of all, thank you for making these amazing products. It's very simple. The power of the club membership. Ladies and gentlemen, the club membership, when you put 1.5, 2 million people, satisfied, proud customers, that we make products for them to use and not resell, unlike the traditional network marketing companies, that's how it works. We took the best part of network marketing, which is people being proud, like you said, Dr. Goodkin, holding their chin up and proudly share. We brought the best of the best dream team, including you, obviously you three. I'm here to serve, but it's all about the power of the club membership. I saw what you did, Dr. Goodkin, with our CBD oil. We brought it in, we tested it out. You guys made it better, and you brought it out less expensive. Why? Because of the power of the club membership. There's no other way, ladies and gentlemen, any company in the world can create products in this level and bring it to the end user close to cost. The only way this could be possible by people being proudly sharing it and knowing that nobody's getting some reward from their friend overpaying for a product. Because like Ben Glinsky says, you cannot unsee. You will not go back paying $65 for a CBD oil now that we at LiveGood with over 1.8 million people have exposed that, hey, we can make it better, but without commissioning the tangible. So yes, Dr. Goodkin, when we do not commission the tangible, the products that we actually touch, you get to splurge. You get to put the best ingredients in there. And again and again and again, ladies and gentlemen, we make our products for our members to use for themselves, not to buy, unlike traditional network marketing companies at 10 times the cost and then try to sell it to their friends for another $10. That's one of the main reasons we're exploding, because we make products for our members to use, and we can do it because of the power of the club membership. When you have 2 million people paying $10 a month to get trained by you and Lisa, Guess what? That's the power. And soon, before you know it, we can add anything into this beautiful club, to this ecosystem. So it's all about the power of the club membership subscription model, which is about to explode even more. And 1.8 million proud members that first they're the product of the product and buying these products for themselves and getting trained by you and Lisa. So yes, it's all about the community. It's all about the power of the subscription. And when people are proud of something, when people know their friends are not being price gouged, you're going to have the duplications that Ben is going to talk about right now. Back to you, brother.
Oh my gosh, exactly. Thank you for answering that so poignantly. I mean, that was good. And it's also awesome that I'm able to make changes along the way as needed. And due to the fact that our volume has gone up so much, our volume is allowing us to get these lower prices and not have to change the product, the finished product pricing. So every time we make an upgrade, it's not even that subtle. Sometimes they're big upgrades, like a USDA certified organic CBD oil. I mean, these are things that are happening behind the scenes, and we've done this a number of times. We did it with the D3K2. It's now a plant-based, 100% USDA certified organic product. Never changed the price, and it's these things that we'll always strive to do is increase the quality and keep the price, and really need to maintain the best pricing. And another answer on top of that is corporate management. I mean, look at the fiscal sensibility of Ben Glinsky, right? I mean, he talks about it all the time. How do you run a company and keep your overhead low? It's simple. You just got to not waste money, right? Let's not spend money in areas that don't help the end consumer. Why are we so worried? So that's what we've done, and we've done it really, really well. So let's see wow, look at this. Okay, awesome.
So fearless leader on.
Yeah, so Ben's just joining us now.
Morning. Are you ready for me or no?
Yes!
I'll tell you, Ben, I just went through an incredible product talk and awesome talk. I handed it to Nader, but I was going to go out to Lisa first, but you're here now. So what would you like to do?
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, sorry I'm late. I just, so we're out of town this week. I'm in Steamboat, Colorado. I was mountain biking this morning. I knew I was going to be late. Anyway, ran over to my friend's house. So just got back. Here we go. Man, you guys are crushing it. Over 2,000 new members yesterday alone, almost 9,000 for the week. We are absolutely on fire. Got a lot to talk about as far as that goes. Our growth, competition, just perfect alignment with everything that's going on in the marketplace and the economy. We are crushing it, and I love it. Product orders continue to rock, which awesome. You guys get it. But, that's another thing I'm going to write down. But, yeah, let's go out to Lisa. Love to hear her awesomeness today. And then I've got some announcements. I've got ranks. I've got all that stuff. So let's go. Lisa, good morning.
Good morning. So I want to touch on a few things. First of all, I'm so excited about all the stuff that Ryan just talked about, all the launches that we have coming up. But I also want you to remember how important, I'm just gonna take like the parasite cleanse, for example, how important it is to also have your body in the right state to be able to take a parasite cleanse. Example, we need to support our cells. You need to take methylene blue. You need to have the proper nutrients, our daily essentials pack. You need to have your inflammation down, factor 4. You need your detox pathways open. There's like our liver support coming in our detox. So all these things need to be taken into account when trying to wholeheartedly make your body healthy and make your body perform at its best. So it's not, we will never make something that replaces something. Yes, it's in addition. I call this stacking. You stack your supplements. Again, we can't just take one pill and it does everything that we need it to do. That would be a perfect world, but we're never going to get there because it does take a lot. So always remember that you're stacking these things. We would tell you if there was something like, okay, now if you're taking this that we just launched, you shouldn't take this, but that's not our goal. We just want to continue to add things to help improve your health, your longevity, your health span, all the above. And I also want to talk a little bit about opinions because everybody has an opinion. So when it comes to health and wellness, you read stuff, and sometimes I read these comments and stuff on social media, and I just find it comical that people put these opinions out there. When it comes to health and wellness, guys, you need facts. You need studies, and studies can get confusing because there's so many different types of studies. So I always want to send you to a resource, which is PubMed. And PubMed is great, and they're all reliable studies. And you can just put a couple keywords in all at once, and it will pull those articles that pull them, those studies that pull them together. But really, and I was looking this up because I wanted to say this right, but you want to have peer-reviewed, scientifically rigorous studies relevant to human health. Peer-reviewed is a big one, okay? So things that you don't want, these are these red flags. Studies with small sample sizes and no peer review. So anybody, any company, anything can make a study, but you really have to know how to dissect the study to see if it's relevant or not, because we all just hear these things. Oh, that you see a study was done and you think that's it. That's the end answer, but it's not. You need to pay attention to those sample sizes. You really want it to make, because we're humans and we want some studies to be done on humans if we are actually going to be taking something as well. You want to avoid industry-funded research without transparency. You're going to get a lot of that. So there's just, again, if you ever have any questions, reach out to me. But remember this, opinions don't matter when it comes to health and wellness. They're great for discussion, but they don't matter. So that's why we try to bring you the highest quality education, right? That's why we do these Monday trainings. That's why we do these social media posts. It's for you to really, really, really understand what and why. There's no fluff. And another example is like fiber. Fiber is wonderful for so many things, but you will have these companies out there launching this potent weight loss supplement. And when you look at the ingredients, it's just fiber. And I don't want to play fiber down. It's not like it's just fiber, but we're not going to market it like this big weight loss thing, because fiber does so much and it's a powerful addition to help your body with its weight loss journey, right? So again, it's all about the education. Monday, I do not have Ryan with me. He will be traveling. So I'm going to do a training focusing on female and really like supplements to help in that perimenopausal phase. Now, if you're a male, please join, because you have females in your life, your mother, sister, friends, significant others, whatever it is. It's always just good to know. The more you know, the more you can help others. So I won't make it too long in that, but I want to really touch on a few things. And then the following Monday, like Dr. Ryan said, we will go and dive into our liver support, which I'm so excited about. And I know you guys are too. So sales are up, that makes me happy. Everybody's doing the right thing, and always, always, always use me as your first go-to resource. Back to you, Ben.
That was awesome. And that fits perfectly into one of the things I want to talk about today. I got lots of awesome stuff for you guys, but sorry, doing 100 things, just got back to my computer. All right, here we go. You guys ready for rank advancements? Let's rock through that first, and then I've got some cool stuff to talk about, some updates, some announcements. Trying to find where you guys are. Okay. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Am I cutting out? Lisa was cutting out a little. I don't know if it was my computer or hers. Okay, perfect.
You're
Sweet.
5 by 5.
5 out of 5, is that what you said?
5 by 5, you're good.
5 by 5. That means good? 5 by 5. Awesome. Thank you, Nodder. All right, here we go. Another big week of ranks. Keeps going. Bronzes, 1,814. 1,814 new bronzes. People hit the first rank, got their money back, got into profit, duplicated. Absolutely love it. Congratulations to our bronzes. We say this every week. I mean, this industry has been struggling for over 50 years. Actually, the last 20 years it's been struggling significantly, and the numbers have just continued to decline. And when you have a company where anyone can come in and find two people who want to save money, get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way, and earn some extra income on the side, it just makes sense. Just makes it so easy, so duplicatable, and that's why we're seeing 1,814 people this week alone achieve the rank of bronze. That doesn't happen if you're not perfectly aligned with what's going on in the economy. That doesn't happen if you have something that's hard to sell. That doesn't happen if you have something that's overpriced. It doesn't happen if you have something that's hard to build or hard to share or hard to explain. Highest quality, lowest price. It doesn't get any easier than that. Helping people, changing lives just makes sense. And again, we're going to hear more about that today because I got some power coming for you guys. So congratulations, bronzes. Love seeing those numbers every single week. We had another 201 silvers this week alone. 201, almost 30 a day.
Yeah, baby.
Congratulations, silvers. People who have built a team of 20 people in their organization, in a network marketing company. A lot of these people just joined in the last couple of weeks. a lot of them have been in for a year or two, which is awesome, because most companies, I mean, if you're in for a year or two and you haven't gotten there, you're struggling. Here, it's okay. You can build slow. You can build fast. You can build slow. You can build however you want. But that residual is going to continue to build, continue to grow. And it just, again, it's so easy. And when you have that duplication, because we don't see 201 people getting to silver without the 1,814 people getting to bronze, because it's that kind of duplication that pushes everybody up. The whole, how does it go, Nader? A rising tide lifts all ships.
There you go.
That's what happens. And it all starts with bronzes. The more bronzes you have ranking up in your organization, the more silvers you're going to have ranking up in your organization. The more silvers you have ranking up in your organization, guess what? The more golds, the more platinums, more diamonds, more crown diamonds. All that volume continues to add up, and everybody wins. And it all starts with bronzes. But again, it doesn't happen without that duplication. So congratulations, 201 new silvers this week alone. Another 32 golds. 32 people built a team of at least 100 members in their organization, absolutely crushing it. And again, that doesn't happen easily in the network marketing industry. To build a team of 100 people is not an easy task. We're seeing 32 people a week, and that's a smaller week than most that we've seen. That's huge, guys. And again, duplication. If it's not easy, it's not aligned with what people want, where people's buying habits are going, how people are spending their money, saving people money, giving them value, none of this happens. So congratulations, 32 new golds. And again, I know we got a lot of people on this call who just joined this week. So first of all, congratulations to everyone who joined this week. Congratulations to everyone who had rank advance this week. Congratulations to everyone who joined yesterday. And congratulations to everyone who this is your first Firestarter Friday call, because I love, because this part of the call is really for you to understand what we're about, how we're growing. So you have an opportunity to meet the team, feel the passion, the mission, the culture, just everything that we're about, the love, the joy, and helping people. Because again, 32 golds. Someone who builds a team of 100 people in their organization, that doesn't happen often in the network marketing industry. And when that does, in most companies, I mean, you hear everybody talking about it. Oh my God, Mary just got to gold. Can you believe it? That is a huge accomplishment. And I wish we could give that kind of recognition. But 32 people a week, that is absolutely incredible. So congratulations, 32. And this is, again, every single week for the past 2.5 years. We've been talking about just experiencing these kind of numbers week in, week out. So again, congratulations, 32 golds. We had 8 new platinums.
Wow.
8. Man, it is crazy. We're advancing a lot of platinums lately. I don't know why. It seems like platinums, just percentage-wise, have been crushing. And again, it all starts at bronzes. It all starts with that duplication. You're not getting to platinum without a ton of bronze-ranked affiliates in your organization. That's where it all starts. So, but 8 new platinums. 8 people built a team of 500 members in their organization. Platinums are making on the low end $1,000, $1,200 a month, the high end $5,000, $6,000 a month. It is awesome. Congratulations, 8 new platinums, more than 1 a day. I mean, you don't see 1 a week, one a month in most companies out there. We're seeing more than 1 every single day on average advance to platinum in LiveGood continuously for 2.5 years. And again, I mean, guys, this is the scary and exciting thing. We are just getting started. We have not even scratched the surface. 99+% of people in the world don't even know what LiveGood is, have never even heard of LiveGood, have never experienced it, haven't tried our products, haven't heard about our products, don't know who we are, what we're about, how we're changing lives, both physically and financially. That's why the opportunity is so huge. And that's why we continue to just disrupt this industry and dominate multiple industries. Fastest growing company in the network marketing industry, fastest growing company in the health and wellness industry, probably fastest growing company in the skincare industry. If not yet, we're getting there fast. We're about to disrupt the pet wellness industry. That's coming very, very soon. Household cleaning supplies. I don't even know what kind of industry that's called, but we're about to crush it as well. lots of big stuff, membership models. I mean, subscription economy, lots of big things happening. So congratulations. That's it. No new diamonds this week, but yeah, those are some big numbers for rank advancements. Congratulations to everyone who achieved rank. And again, it all starts with bronze. So the more people you can help in your team, the more people you can encourage in your team, the more people you can motivate, and just keep excited to get to bronze. That fuels everything. That advances everyone to silver, gold, platinum, diamond, crown diamond. All starts with bronze. It all starts with that duplication. 2 people. You're in profit. You're making money. You're having results. You're seeing that it can happen, because so many people in this industry struggle to even enroll a single person or ever make money. Here, 2 people, you're in profit. And unlike most companies where we see less than 1% of people actually making money, maybe 2 or 3%, kind of getting into profit at least a month or two, we've got over 30% of our affiliates in profit every single month. That doesn't happen in the network marketing industry. Over 10 times the average. 10 times. That's huge. So, all right. Awesome. All right, Nutter, literally 30 seconds. I'm going to cut you off because I got lots to talk about.
You got it, brother.
Because I think it's awesome.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to congratulate you. It's very simple. Like Ben says, keep the main thing. Highest quality at the lowest price, documented with 100% money back guarantee. Ladies and gentlemen, you see all these duplication? I can almost guarantee you that all of these people are on our products. And if they're brand new, they're just excited about how much money they saved. So be out there, share the love, log into your back office. First of all, fill this out because I know a lot of you are brand new. This is the most comprehensive health system on the planet. Other companies will charge you a couple of $100. Fill this out, get it to Lisa and Ryan, and then reach out to everyone that you know on the planet. Lovingly send them your comprehensive health assessment, a couple of Lisa and Ryan videos, and your Live Good website. Because what this guy, Ben Glinsky, is doing with Lisa and Ryan, we are going to have 100 million people in this company within the next 10 years, and you're right in the beginning of it, right in the front of it. Back to you, brother.
Exactly. That's exactly what's going on. And guys, everything that we're doing is just fueling this wave and igniting more waves of momentum that we're continuing to see in this company, and it's awesome. So, all right, I got some cool stuff to talk about. I love what Lisa talked about because that was really part of it, as far as fundamental products and stacking these products and taking what you need, because we see a lot of companies out there that have. Actually, let me start with this, and we'll get to that. So, man, I mean, this industry is crazy, as a lot of you guys know. And over the last 20 years, as I just mentioned, companies have been struggling. And the reason is because they're not aligned with where the economy is going, with people's buying habits, with how people are spending money, or any of that. Overpriced products does not work anymore. People are not going to spend 3, 4, 5 times what they need to spend on a product just so the guy above them in the compensation plan can make a few extra dollars this month to pay his fancy Mercedes car payment, or his, buy his fancy house on the beach. That's not happening anymore. People are looking for value. And that's why, again, those companies that are selling overpriced products continue to lose volume, while companies that create value like Live Good continue to absolutely grow and grow and grow every single month. In fact, I meant to talk about this last month. Our diamond bonus pools were up yet again, almost $100 last week alone, because volume continues to grow. So you guys are doing awesome. But this is where I'm going with this, because it's funny. You see, I mean, nowadays, because of that, because we're seeing way more companies go out of business than start. Now, it used to be the opposite. I mean, it used to be right now, it used to be like every single week, and I'm not even exaggerating, a new company would launch.
So true.
With the hottest new product
that's
going to change lives and eliminate cancer and fix this problem and that problem and make you super healthy and make, all this crazy stuff. And that's why I love what Lisa said, because first of all, a lot of these companies, they start with one product or one flagship product that they talk about. This is the best product. It's going to help you, whether it's a weight loss product or something that's going to cure everything in your body and make you the healthiest person in the world. Like, there's a lot of stuff out there, and there's nothing that does everything. And that's why, Lisa summed it up perfectly. This is about fundamentals. Like, no other company, I don't know of any company in the network marketing industry that's selling magnesium. And it's weird because I'm sure there is one or two out there. There's got to be. But it's interesting because this is one of the most fundamental, basic essential products that literally every single one of us should be taking. I wish I had products here with me because I always like to hold them up and show you guys. But our ultra magnesium complex, most of us are not getting enough magnesium in our daily diets. And it is responsible for literally every single thing our bodies do. Over 300 chemical reactions in the body literally depend on magnesium to function correctly. If we're not getting enough, stuff doesn't work. And so it's so basic. Like, you can take the magic pill, you can take the magic juice, but if you're not getting enough magnesium, your body is not going to work the way it's supposed to work. And that's why stuff that's so basic like that, and our magnesium, most high quality magnesiums are $30 or $40. And even for that, I mean, you guys need to be taking magnesium every single day. I don't care. I'd be happy if you were spending $30 or $40 just so you're taking it. So you're getting that magnesium. You're not deficient. So stuff is working. But we've got the highest quality magnesium on the planet for $8.95 for members with a full 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. If you're not taking magnesium, guys, order your magnesium today. Order your magnesium. And if you want to step it up a little bit, we posted a video yesterday with our multivitamin, bridge those nutritional gaps. None of us are getting everything we need out of our daily diets. And our vitamin D, D3 with K2 for absorption. Every doctor, every dermatologist is recognizing that we all need vitamin D, another essential vitamin that most of us are deficient in. All three of those products, magnesium, multivitamin, and vitamin D, for $27, less than $1 a day. Guys, these are the fundamentals. These are the basics. And you can't, I mean, you can take the magic formula, and I'm not saying those are bad products at all. A lot of times they've got some great ingredients. They've got something good in there that can help you. But if you're not getting the basic fundamentals that you need, your body's not going to work regardless of what you take. And that's why you need these products. And that's why we continue rolling out fundamental products like our liver support that I'm sure Ryan mentioned that we're launching next week. Our fiber, 95% of people aren't getting enough fiber in their daily diet. I absolutely love what Dr. Ryan did with our super reds and now our super greens. I don't know if you guys knew this, and this is something like our super greens they were already the best greens product on the planet. They just got 70% better without raising the price. We added 11 ingredients, Dr. Ryan did, including, and I noticed this, Dr. Ryan, because I like to look at the percentages too. Dude, you crank up the amount of spirulina in that thing. And spirulina is, what is it? The most nutrient-dense superfood in the world. And it is now packed. I mean, we had a good amount of spirulina before. Now we have a huge amount of spirulina in this product, plus lots of other amazing products, all USDA certified organic, like as if there was any question that our original formula wasn't the best super greens on the planet. I mean, this new formula, there is absolutely, you cannot argue that. And they're awesome. They're freaking amazing. So
that's right.
That is a huge upgrade. And we're going to continue to, and the reason, we're able to do that is a couple things. Number one, science, technology, research, all this stuff, new stuff comes out, new stuff that we don't even know about right now. We're going to learn about in a month or 2 months or a year, 2 years down the road. And when that comes out, Dr. Ryan's all over it. You will be very sure that will be in our products, or we'll have a new product for that. And, that's what we do. And we'll always give you highest quality, lowest price, best value. That's how we roll. So I say that and kind of going back and forth here so anyway, here's what I'm seeing lately, because it's funny. There's been a couple companies launching. Now it seems like some popping up more than there has been the last couple of years. Maybe it's because so many have gone out of business. It's like, okay, we should start something else now, just because, I don't know. Maybe they think, I mean, there's a lot of reasons, a lot of times it's like, well, nothing has launched since LiveGood. Maybe if we launch something, people will join. And anyway, so it's going to continue to happen. I mean, this industry, people look for opportunities, they want side hustles, they want income opportunities, ways to make money in their spare time from home. So it just makes sense. Network marketing companies are going to launch. But here's what I see when that happens. I see two things from you guys, and they're both, I'll say, interesting. Number one is panic. That's one of the reactions I see is, oh no, this company is launching. They're going to get all of the LiveGood people. I hope they're not good. I hope they go out of business like these other guys so they're not competition. That's one reaction that I see. The other reaction is like, gear up, we're going to war. Like, it is crazy. A lot of you guys are like,
oh my gosh,
full defense mode, full attack mode, and just go crazy on these people. Warn the world, don't join with these guys. These guys are the biggest scam. Don't get in. And the interesting thing is, I don't know if that's working or not, or it's just, coincidence that none of these companies are gaining traction because they're not awesome, or it's because you guys are just wrecking them online. I'm not saying that's a good strategy. I actually completely disagree with that strategy. I'm just saying it might be working a little bit. But, well, there's different, I guess, definitions of working. It might be, preventing a few people from signing up, but it's also taking away from you focusing on the positive. And that's what I want to get with this, so I want to ask you guys a few questions, because I do see these reactions.
Thank you.
And I see, you guys get defensive of LiveGood, and I appreciate that. I love that. You guys, you're in love with the company just like we are. You want to protect the company, but guys,
thank you.
I want to tell you, you don't need to protect the company. Like, we're good. We're solid. There is nothing is going to wreck what we've built and what we continue to build. So I want to ask you guys these questions, because if you believe in the answer, I'll let you answer them yourself. And if you believe in those answers, that's where your focus should be. So first of all, is there any other company in the world that is more perfectly aligned with where this economy is going right now, with where this world is going right now, with where the health and wellness industry is going right now than LiveGood? Is there anyone even remotely close to being perfectly aligned like we are? In other words, at the right place, at the right time, positioned to help more people and continue to grow bigger, faster, stronger than LiveGood?
Nope.
Okay, that's question number one. The answer is no. Good. How about this one? Is there any company that's launched in the last few weeks, months, years that can even remotely compete with what we're doing right now, from an income perspective, from a health and wellness perspective, from a product perspective, from just an overall awesomeness perspective, from an alignment perspective, from any perspective? If there's any other company that's launched in the last 2.5 years that can even compete with what we're doing? I would argue very strongly, and I think our numbers prove it every single week, just like the rank advancements that we just talked about, that there is no one even close to competing with what we're doing. Okay.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going with questions. So I want you guys, because, first the panic. Oh, no, these companies are launching. Guys, it doesn't matter, because, and this is there's two types of companies that I see launching out there. One is single product, total cure, fix the world, make you the strongest person ever product company, sells for way overpriced, and get a bunch of hype. They're gonna get a few people in, and then it's gonna quiet down. That's company number one. Company number two is just cheesy product to maybe try to get some attention, just for this, that for no other reason other than to have a network marketing company, not to actually provide a product that helps people or to do anything else other than to make money. Like what we're doing, guys, there is no competition for it. And I just want you to really, truly, genuinely feel that and understand that and know that. And that's why I'm asking you these questions, because I think, people just go into panic mode. Oh my God, there's another company coming. We got to go to war. We got to defend the house. We got to protect the company. And they're not competition. So I just want you guys to know that for two reasons. Number one, like, don't lose focus. Just continue to share what we have.
Yes.
This is the strongest bet. I mean, we are literally changing lives, both physically and financially. I mean, the testimonials that come in on the products every single day, ask Lisa, are insane, like incredible. People, and not just like, I feel better, but like, I couldn't even walk, and now I can walk thanks to Factor 4 and collagen. Or my blood pressure, it's been high my whole life, and now thanks to Super Reds, it's actually normal for the first time ever. Like, there are life-changing testimonials coming from these products every single day. People who have never made money before in the network marketing industry actually having success here. You don't see 1,814 people hitting bronze every single week in a company that isn't awesome. So point is, guys, I want you to be confident. And if you're not confident that it is, you should be with a company that you believe in, a company that you're confident in, a company that you think will help you, will help your family, will help other people. And if that's not LiveGood, that's fine. Like, you shouldn't be in LiveGood because someone told you that it's good. You should be in LiveGood because you see that that we genuinely are helping people, and you feel that you can be part of that, and make some extra money on the side by doing it, or even if you're just using the products. And that's the other cool thing, because we do see some people in LiveGood joining other programs, and that's okay. And I've said that's okay from the beginning. And this is one thing that I'm very proud of, and I don't think any owner in any company that's been around for more than a year can say, I haven't terminated a single person for cross recruiting, for being involved in another company, even for saying bad things about LiveGood. Do you know why? Because everybody needs LiveGood. And I want everyone to continue to be able to get these products, get healthy with these products, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. And that's what we're doing. And it's really cool. And it's very rare that someone says anything negative about LiveGood, even if they do go to another company. These people are still promoting LiveGood. They're still using our life-changing products. That's not going to change. Anytime someone talks about health, wellness, fitness, getting healthy, using a product, what do you think they're going to talk about? They're going to talk about LiveGood. They're still enrolling people in LiveGood. So, it's just what we have here, guys, is very unique, very special, very rare. And I don't want you to lose focus just because, you like going to war and defending what we've got, although I do sincerely appreciate the love. And I think it's pretty cool, but just focus on sharing the love, the joy, the mission, helping people, changing lives, because that's what we're all about. And again, we've got such a huge head start on any company out there in the health and wellness industry, even in the network marketing industry. It's going to be very challenging. We've got almost 30 products. Maybe I haven't even counted lately. And I'm sure Dr. Ryan told you what's coming down the pike. 10 to 15 more products just in the next few months, and more on the list that we're just getting started and researching and processing and just pricing out and all that stuff. So this is, and when we say this is just the beginning, so we turned on the co-op last week. We're about to turn it on again, hopefully permanently. The results from our advertising have continuously gone up. We've done a lot of testing. We spent a lot of money on radio ads, on TV ads, on Facebook ads, Google ads, lots of different things. We're continuing to do that, explore different advertising mediums and opportunities that will continue to push volume and products and momentum and members and customers and all that stuff. And it's just going to continue to feed the matrix and go into the co-op so you guys can participate and just help a lot of you guys. Just everyone's going to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. And a ton of you guys are going to make a lot of money, or even a little bit. I say that, and it's exciting that we're helping more people make real, true, long-term residual income, probably than any other company in the history of the network marketing industry. But at the same time, and we shared this a lot before, we didn't create this to help people make $5,000 or $10,000 a month. We created it to help more people make $100, $200, $500, $1,000 a month in residual income that's going to continue coming in month after month, year after year after year after year after year for the next 50, 100 years. Damn. And that's what we're doing. And we are seeing that already. We're going to continue to see that more and more and more as we continue to grow. And yes, because of that duplication, all starts with bronzes. The more bronzes we have, the more golds we're going to have, the more platinums we're going to have, the more crown diamonds we're going to have. It's just going to happen that way. And so we're going to have more people making $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month than any other company out there in the industry. And that is awesome too.
Yes.
Yes. Very much.
Very much. I love it. I love this.
Same.
Bro, we've been waiting for this for so long, man. Thank you, Ben. I don't mean to interrupt, man. You hit so many nails on the head, bro. Thank you, bro.
It's cool. We're doing it right. We're changing the world, changing the industry, fixing a broken business model. Yes. People are recognizing. And it just, and there's, it's just, it doesn't happen. It's never happened in the network marketing industry. Something is so perfectly aligned with literally every trend that's happening in the world. right now in the economy, in the marketplace, in society. I mean, people are waking up. We're at the least healthy we've been as a people ever. More people are on prescription medication than any time ever before. More people are overweight or obese than any time in history. Lifespans are going down. People are are less healthy than they've ever been, and they're waking up and realizing they need to change. They need supplements. They need their magnesium. They need their multivitamin. They need their vitamin D. They need the fundamental products that they're not getting out of their daily diets. And you can launch the next magic pill or the magic formula or whatever, and those are great. But if you're not getting the basic fundamentals, guys, it's very hard to get healthy. And it's cool. And this is really cool because our top 4 products are multivitamin, factor 4 anti-inflammatory, magnesium, and vitamin D. 4 very basic fundamental products that everybody should be taking every single day. Actually, I had factor 4. Did I say multivitamin first? Factor 4 is our top selling product, then multivitamin. Point is, you guys get it. And yes, our vitality, men's hormone support, boost your testosterone. I mean, every guy over 30 needs that product. Everybody should be taking Shilajit. Over 100 of the 106 trace minerals that our bodies are not getting out of our daily diets. Helps with cholesterol, helps with fertility, helps with hormone support, helps with so much nervous system support. That Shilajit, and it's selling great. But still, you're buying more multivitamin than that product that really does help with a lot of different things. And so it's cool on both ends. You guys are seeing the value of the Shilajit and organic sea moss, but you're really seeing the value of the multivitamin, the magnesium, the vitamin D, the factor 4, the super greens, the super reds, our coffee, our collagen. I mean, the collagen, man, you guys should be taking our collagen every day. It's an awesome, awesome product. So that's pretty much all I got. I just wanted to talk about that stuff because I'm really excited about everything that we're doing, exactly where we are. I mean, we couldn't have imagined this that this was a broken business model that needed to be fixed, and knew that we could do it. To get almost 2 million members our first 2.5 years, I don't know that we necessarily expected that. We knew it was a possibility, but what we see coming down, I mean, when we're talking about 10, 20 million members in the next few years, guys, that's quite honestly, I think it's a very easy thing that's just gonna happen naturally. I mean, even without the advertising, we're still, I mean, this is the cool thing. Yeah, a couple companies have launched. Guess what? Guess what that's done to our growth? Guess what that's done to our volume? Guess what that's done to live? Like, it hasn't affected us at all, because you can't take away from the value, the power, the awesomeness, the mission that we have here. We're doing things right. We're doing things different. We're changing lives, and people see that. People recognize it. And once they see it,
they can't unsee it.
Never. You can't. Who's going to go back to spending $70 for some low quality non-organic super greens when they could get the highest quality super greens on the planet for $18 for our members? So lots of awesome stuff. I'm sure Ryan talked about all the products that are coming down the pike. I did plan on having our Subscribe and Save Live today. It's super close. I've been out of town this week. My daughter just got to finish her first year of college, so we're out here picking her up, getting all her stuff, all that stuff, and it's fun. So I quite honestly haven't worked a lot this week, so my fault that is not live yet, but I do plan on having it live next week, as well as our fundraising is next on the list once that Subscribe and Save is live, and that's right around the corner as well. And as I mentioned, I want you guys to have that fundraising before the end of the school year, so you can start planting those seeds and getting stuff ready for August, September, when people go back to school, and it's just going to go crazy. And at the same time, there are a lot of summer activities, a lot of sports, a lot of camps and that kind of stuff that need to raise money too. So it's not like that's when it's going to start in August. It's kind of that, build up period, but I think August, September is going to be huge. And in the meantime, you guys are going to start making some money with fundraising, and it's going to start spreading really fast too. So that's all I got. Ryan, Lisa, Nar, you guys got anything else?